What's good? It's your boy Rick Swervo, man. We just, at Chipotle getting something to eat after the workout. We got a little question and answer going on. Tell the people your Instagram.
Again, follow me on Instagram _is cooking. Make sure I follow me on TikTok at Miss Incredibles _ at Miss Incredibles.
So before we get to the question and answer today, I just want to have a little conversation with y'all just to tell y'all about the importance of just being around people with a positive mindset, man. You're around people who think poor and they ain't really, trying to get to a bag. Sometimes that stuff will affect you. Like if your friends is on some positive stuff on, trying to start a business or, you feel me, trying to get their money into some type of stocks or, you feel me, like doing stuff for themselves. You feel me? You should be more trying to be around those type of people, like people who always just want to go to the club, kick it, you feel me? All those people don't really get you to that next level, and it's like level to success. Like everybody can't be successful. Everybody's not gonna be the same version of successful. Your version of success is gonna be dictated by the people that you're around. And if you're around people who got a lot of stuff going on, you're gonna be like, man, I really gotta get, you feel me? Like you be naturally like trying to be on the level of the people that you're around. So if somebody really trying to get to a bag, all the stuff that they converse about is like, bro, I'm about to get this building, and bro, I'm thinking about buying this house, I'm about to rent it out to these people, and then I'm about to get a duplex, and then I'm about to, feel me, an apartment complex, and so on and so on. But you got to be around the type of people who don't be thinking about this. And one thing I feel like is an advantage is, getting away from your hometown sometimes. Like sometimes getting around different types of people who, you wouldn't normally be talking to. It starts getting you outside your box, and then you start really going to where you want to go to, because you start gravitating to people who be on the same stuff as you once you change yourself. So go to the gym, just work on yourself and become, a little bit better. So the easiest way to me to be successful as hell is probably just trying to get around people who like really rich, because if you're around people who really got stuff going on, like the stuff that they talking about, the stuff that they doing, it start like, you feel me, feeding off on you. So you feel me, that was just some stuff I wanted to talk about before, we got into this video. I actually got these jogging suits I got on right now, man. As y'all can see, this the unofficial logo for it, but we'll be dropping in the spring, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'm still fixing credit, and I'm teaching people how to fix credit as well. I have a Discord, you feel me? So, just tune into my Instagram if you need any information on that. And, we about to get into the video.
Yes, Harry.
You be going to the gym and stuff. What made you want to start taking the gym serious?
When I look at like my family and stuff like that, like beautiful as we are, a lot of the women, like or just in general, like we're out of shape. There's health issues, there's diabetes, there's heart failure, all types of stuff. And I think since like an early age, like when I was in high school and I was seeing like the girls that like filling in and stuff like that, like for me, I was really like petite in high school. And I remember like being like no more than like 115 pounds, and I was really just ignorant on the topic, because a lot of people, when you work out or something like that, they would say like, oh, you're trying to lose weight, you gotta I was just like thinking was like ignorant on the topic until I learned that you can actually like build your body in the gym. So I kind of started hanging out with dudes that kind of would help me when I would like try to learn like new workouts and stuff like that. And from there I started to just go to the gym, take my health a little bit more seriously. For me, I wanted to gain weight, so that was like my main thing. I needed like increase my calories, increase my protein, my carbs, and start weightlifting. That was like my main thing. I'm not really too big on the cardio. That's kind of how I got my start. I've been working off on and off, for about 7 years now. I could always be better, but consistency is key.
So that's crazy. That just go right to the next question. So if somebody right now is struggling with staying consistent and they trying to, start getting to the gym to get their body right, tone up a little bit, what would be your advice to them on what you did to start making yourself start going to school.
Well, for starters, you know, just be patient with yourself. It's okay. It's important to take breaks. You know what I'm saying? You know, life gets hard, and you don't really feel like going to the gym. And for one, you have to like remind yourself constantly why it's important for you to go to the gym in the first place, and why is it important for you to reach your goals. Sitting at home is cool, but at some point you do gotta push yourself to go. And the biggest thing that helped me was just going, even when I didn't feel like going. Just kind of having that talk with God and just forcing myself to go. The first day back was hard because I didn't know where to start. I probably took like a good year off from working out, and I didn't know where to start. I kind of just lost focus. I was unmotivated. I just didn't know what I was doing. And I just went back in it, and then it got easier as the days went on. I started to be more consistent. I started to go. And you realize when you are going how good you feel after you're done working out, you know, and that's what keeps me going, like that push, that just the pain of it all, like it really just feels so good on my mind, my body, and you'll notice results quick. You know, if you go, eat right, do what you gotta do, you'll see the payout of it. Sitting at home, eating Cheetos all day, cake and ice cream, you know, you're gonna see a result of that too, but it's just more so what I wanted to get out of going to the gym.
For sure. So in 2023, I feel like with social media and stuff like that, it seems like based off social media, a lot of sometimes people, you know, a lot of relationships failing. What would be your reason on what you think like what's my relationship is failing right now?
I feel like a lot of people glorify like the whole platonic situation, you know, more so just the whole friend with benefits. And I don't really see a whole lot of, on both sides, men and women, who want to really put in the work. Not like our parents did, our family members did. And just speaking for me personally, I don't really see a lot of that surrounding me neither. Like, I don't see a lot of marriage in my family. I just don't see some of those customs that a lot of people want. A lot of people don't know how to be in a relationship. You know, they try to do the whole boyfriend and girlfriend thing, but you know, I feel like today nobody really wants to put in the work. They build some type of illusion on how a relationship should be. They don't think it's no hard times. They don't think it's no times where you gonna fuss and fight. And greed and ego has a lot to do with it. You know, when your ego is involved, you know, that can really ruin a potentially good relationship. So, I mean, once that ego in there, you know, it's hard for you to really understand the importance of needing to be with someone. I feel like a lot of women today, we feel like we don't need a man for anything. And it's like I get that side, but at the end of the day, it's like I feel like men need women and women need men and men need women. I feel like let's go hand in hand.
Sure. That's a good answer. I like that answer. So, to follow that up, it's another thing that's been going on social media that I want to input on. Like I'm gonna get my input on it too. But dudes been flying girls out, and I guess the dudes be expecting to have sex, and the girls don't be doing it. So, like, and then the dude be throwing the girl out or kicking her out, and then he put her on social media and stuff like that. So, what's your opinion on like why you think is it a miscommunication, or do you think that, you feel me? What's your opinion on that?
I mean, a lot of women may not like this answer, but I feel like we can't be naive, you know. And it's weird that, because it's like I get it from both sides. I know like women want to feel like we should be able to go out with a dude, you take us out to eat, and not have any expectations at the end of the day on having sex with anybody. So in that sense, because I know I saw a video on TikTok of a situation where dude was like filming a girl, whatever, mad that he flew her out and stuff like that, and she wasn't willing to, have sex. But I feel like a lot of it is miscommunication. But also at the end of the day, and this is another point that I was making when this came up before, I feel like a lot of the vibes be changing in person. Maybe that person did feel like they wanted to do that stuff prior to them linking up or whatever they got there. And I don't know what the situation was, but I feel like, honest opinion, I'm gonna just put it out there. I feel like we should already just know what to expect in these type of situations and not really put ourselves in those type of environments in the first place. I'm not saying we're not willing to have sex. I'm not gonna say it like that. But if y'all not having a conversation, going out with a dude and
You basically saying you shouldn't even go if you ain't trying to get right. Like,
I feel like that, yes. And I feel like it's had to come to that because I just know I know what it feels like to be like peer pressured into like doing something.
all right, so look. So I feel like I'm gonna go half 50-50. You feel me? No, on that I'm gonna agree though. But I feel like at the same time, I'm gonna give the ladies the benefit of the doubt on this one. Sometimes. So I feel like sometimes what you said is right, 50-50. And then the other 50 side, I feel like some dudes, some girls may be ready, you feel me, to do something with the dude, but they end up not really like trying to do that because fly her out, pick her up from the airport, he goes straight to the house. He trying to get in the bed. Sometimes a girl might be coming for the experience, like, and a lot of girls maybe want to be comfortable, and the dude sometimes, like, me personally, it's a corny thing when a dude posted, because I be like, you feel me, you flew her out for no reason, you just wasted your own. Get something out of the situation, so I feel like at the end of the day, it is a bathroom break, but I gotta take over, you feel me? So, cameraman had to use the bathroom. But like, yeah, me, I'm saying, I feel like, people probably really just, sometimes I think she might be on it. She might be ready to do it, but, she ain't really, since she got pressured into doing it, it changed her whole opinion on it, her whole environment on it. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm 50-50 on that. But I do feel like some girls need to be for real. If you feel me, because I know in some situations where it might not even seem like that, but what do you think that dudes? Oh, I can get the camera right now. So, what do you think that men should do if they want to get the like of a girl? Like if they like a girl and they trying to get to know her better, what do you think they should do?
Murders, I feel like I'm gonna just tell you what works for me. Like if a dude is feeling me, you're asking me how should we go about trying to get to know me?
Like, not just, I ain't gonna say just you, but I'm saying just a guy trying to get a girl, like a guy trying to get a girl in public. What do you think that, like, once he get her and get her attention, what do you think should be the next step on like how he should move to like, get her and keep her attention type?
I mean, I feel like just being polite goes a long way. Ask her how she's doing. I know a lot of dudes nowadays are just like, hey, they think that's how you get a girl, that's how you get her number, and that's gonna make us interested. I feel like if dudes just work on their approach, come up to a girl real respectful, to say, hey, how you doing? Like, don't come too close to her personal space. Ask for her number. I would say within there, just have a regular conversation. Ask like the basic questions. What do you do for a living? Just those things to kind of make us feel a little bit more comfortable. Because we know after that, like, we probably gonna talk about meeting up and this, that, and the third. I feel like dudes should try to meet in a public setting. I feel like a lot of dudes be when you come to their house real quick without really taking a girl out, making her feel like comfortable enough to even want to go back to your house in the first place. If you want to get to know her, like, get to know her. I mean, it's really simple as that. Just take an interest in the things that she's talking about. And I would just say from there, as long as y'all communicate, if you're dating other people, I think those things need to be communicated, like in the beginning, kind of what you're looking for in a situation. That way we'll know, like, we ain't wasting each other's time. So
All right.
I feel like that's
All right. So as a
yeah.
woman, how do you think a man fucking with you? Like vice versa side. Like as women, how do y'all think that men is serious? He is serious when y'all like them.
How do we know when a man is being serious?
Yeah, like when he trying to take y'all serious, he like what things do y'all see in a man that y'all be like, he's serious now?
Really communication, how he communicates, like before, during, and after a situation, because I know we as women, we feel like, after y'all have y'all little fun with us, the communication changes. So I feel like if those things are being consistent, he's talking to you regularly, asking to see you regularly, making you a part of his life, his schedule, I would definitely say that. It lets me know that a man is interested. He's interested in just getting to know you, taking you out, maybe meet your family one day. Those are things that let me know a man is serious, for sure.
All right, bet.
I have the same question for you.
All right. What is it?
The same question for you. How do you know when a girl's being serious? Because women play games too.
It's easy. Girls is I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna help fellas out on this one. So for real, I feel like it's not the things that you expect. Like when we first started talking, I feel like a girl gonna say certain things and you feel me, she might do certain things, but I feel like it's like once we start getting in the nitty gritty, when it be like, communicating when we lock in. Like a person who fuck with you gonna communicate certain stuff to you even when they don't feel like communicating to you, opposed to like the person who don't fuck with you, they gonna give you an excuse on why they didn't talk to you. Even if it's a 2-3 minute text out the day or a conversation like, hey, I'm busy. Like if you a dude and you constantly calling her, bruh, and she not answering, bruh, she with another dude, bruh. Or she probably just focused on herself. She's not like you feel me? In my opinion, you feel me? Communication definitely is some type of, you feel me, a form of communication. Like I don't care if this was going on or I got a long day and stuff like that. And then it's just the little stuff, like stuff gonna start getting reciprocated once, you feel me, y'all start getting deep in. I don't feel like you should be over asking stuff or, like want to see her, she should want to see you, and being around each other and, going to do things like all this different types of stuff. You got to just pay attention to like the intangibles. And you feel me, as a dude sometimes, as men, what I was about to go into my next question as, you feel me, you got to just make sure you a strong man. You can't be on no like little girl stuff. Because at the end of the day, bruh, I feel like sometimes if a dude not really like in the right space of mind, you feel me, he not gonna be able to see the difference on if a girl like him or not, because he gonna be focused on like, you feel me, the wrong things, and then he gonna have his own thoughts in his own head. So just read the situation, like, you feel me, like pay attention, like, if somebody like you or not. Like, you feel me, we've been doing this since we was first grade. You like everybody do. You feel me, you had a crush on somebody and they had a crush on you, or it was a crush that wasn't going nowhere. So just be real with y'all.
So do dudes be making up excuses, like when they be like, I just got a lot going on, this is happening right now. Like, is that like a cue that they just not interested?
I mean, as a man who got a lot of stuff going on, sometimes a man got a lot of stuff going on. Like, you feel me? I don't want to put a lot of men on the spot on this, you feel me, answering this question, but I do feel like, you feel me, some dudes like got a lot going on. Like, they got a lot going on, and they ain't got that time for real. You feel me? But I don't know. In my honest opinion, I've been around so many people in my life, like, you feel me, professional athletes, and you feel me, different people in my life that like make time for the things they want to make time for. You feel me? So like, don't let somebody who, you feel me, ain't even making no real cheese at no job telling you like, oh, I'm too busy for you because I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Because at the end of the day, bruh, I don't care what you got going on, bruh. If millionaires make time for people that they love and they like, a person making $36,000 a year can make time for you. You feel me? Because that's just what it is, bro. I don't care. Like, I ain't going past that.
That's a real answer. That's a real answer. I respect that. I have another question.
Alright.
So how do you feel about ghosting? Like, do you feel like ghosting be effective in some cases, or you just like in no way is ghosting like a real thing to do?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I feel like ghosting, like, if a dude do it to a girl to a certain extent sometimes, like, not ghosting, but, you know, taking y'all time, breaks, I don't know. I don't really, everybody different. Some people be having times where they feel like, you know, they don't want to be with certain people, where they don't want to be around, like, you feel me? They just feel like they overtouch. I feel like when I like somebody, like, I don't really be on that ghosting stuff, because I feel like, you know, I respect you for the decision you made, but I ain't about to be like, feel me? When you come back around, what's going on? Like, that's the type of dude I am. Some dudes go for that. They'll just mess with you when you want to mess with them or whatever. I mean, if we got a situation where we cool, it just depends on what we have established. I feel like open communication saves a lot of stuff in a relationship. So what I mean by that is that if we had a common, if we came to the conclusion that, you know, we just gonna be friends and, you know, we not really trying to get to know each other, we just, you know, we here for a good time, not a long time. Ghosting is cool because we never really made it, or we never talked about any type of relationship. Like, we just might have kicked it and did some stuff. You feel me? At the end of the day, like, lust and love ain't really the same thing. So I feel like if you going towards love, we gonna be doing different things, because different things come with love. But if we just chasing lust, which a lot of people don't know the difference is, like, you feel me? I feel like that don't really go together, man. You know, that's, to me, sometimes what's wrong with a lot of people. They, feel me, get that thing put on them and they weren't ready for that, and then they thought it was something that it wasn't, but they never talked about it. It's like, you feel me?
What does that mean?
It's just,
That thing put on it?
yeah, like, it could be girl or guy. It could be like, you feel me, she had dropped, or you feel me?
Well, what does that mean?
She
If she got that drop, right? Why would she like?
I done seen a lot of men do a lot of stuff over girls because they had sex with them.
Okay.
So that girl had to have something that the other girls didn't have,
Gotcha.
in my opinion.
Gotcha.
Can't nobody tell me otherwise. So, but I mean, every dude don't go like that.
No, they don't. I agree. You know, and I feel like we as women, like, we think we got that, this, that, and the third. That's not to say we don't, but each guy is different, you know. And I don't know, but we can move on to the next question.
All right, so society, do you feel like what role do you honestly feel like society is pushing men to be? So on the aspect of do you feel like they more of like social media think that men should take more of a leader role in 2023, or do you feel like do they pushing men to take more of a I wanted a female's opinion. So, do you feel like they making men more like an order taker or like a leader, like when a lot of people in general just talking about what roles men have in a relationship?
You talking about like now, present?
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of that now. Me personally, I don't really see like some of those roles that women knew back then when the men was leaders, the providers, just those type of situations. I mean, we live in a society now where women are like coming up in terms of their own leadership, and I see a lot of 50-50. I don't really see a whole lot of, I don't feel like there's a big stigma anymore on men needing to be providers and men needing to take care of all the finances. I feel like in today's world, and especially the economy that we live in, I just see a lot of 50-50. I don't really see a whole lot of those situations anymore. I feel like we as women want that, but we also think about the control that comes with those situations, because when we think about a man being the provider, we think of like things how it used to be in the 1930s where they was beating on us and just keeping us in chains and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, what?
I'm just saying, that's what we think about. So when
How y'all think about that?
because that's what it was about back then. It was about the
Okay.
control. you know, and
That's
it may
the
not be
spirit
like
of
that.
It ain't like that no more.
Well, we don't know that. I still hear dudes say like,
Some dudes might be a little manipulative, a little controlling, but you know, real dudes, they like real dudes gonna be like, man, it is what it is. 'Cause if you real, you know what you feel me. I feel like what's meant to stay gonna stay and what's meant to be gonna be.
so don't y'all expectations change like what y'all want in those situations in terms of what you want your household to look like?
What you mean by that?
Like, but let's say you know you want to be a provider, you want your woman to be a stay at home, or
I
you
mean,
want her to work, is she able
in
to?
my honest opinion, like me being like an entrepreneur, I feel like I would kind of like for like her to kind of just figure out what she want to do. We all got our own purpose, and I would kind of like try to be a help because I know a lot of different things that like help people. So I would want to be like the person that's staying back inside, and then, you want to do this lashes, or you want to do your nails or hair, whatever you want to do. Like, you feel me? You sit there and you think that out, you figure it out, and then we come and put together a plan. And you feel me? It's so many ways that you can make money on the world on digital products, or whether it's a service or a product, or you teaching people how to sell a service or how to do a product or whatever. You feel me? So I feel like me, I ain't really like trying to force nobody to do what they want to do, but I've got so many plans that I kind of feel like I'm kind of looking for like financial freedom, like real bad, on like moving around, doing things that like consistently like making some money. So like with that being said, I'm not looking for somebody who's kind of just content with their situation, and it's just like, oh, I ain't trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, because where life going at right now, I might have to wake up and go to Miami, wake up and go to California. Like, never know where life gonna take you when, you feel me? You on to some different stuff, like you ain't on the regular schedule with everybody else is. So I think every dude, some dudes gonna stay at home moms, some dudes want a girl, you feel me, who in the boat. I feel like once we get a family established and stuff like that, I do feel like, certain things need to be talked about and figured out and stuff like that. But a lot of stuff that I got going on, I feel like, they was asking Rick Ross a similar type question on like how would he want, his girl to like handle Wingstop or something like that. And I just feel like if we start getting serious and we taking each other serious and stuff like that, I want you to have your own stuff. We help each other. Like, you might have your own stuff going on. I can help you, and then I got stuff going on and you can help me. And like for real, once we together like that, like all the cheese low key together. I don't really look at it like, you feel me, this was going on. So you have to do this or you have to do that. Like, I ain't no controlling person, and I feel like somebody who, trying to get somewhere shouldn't be the controlling person, because you're not gonna get nowhere trying to control everybody around you, type of thing. Especially the person that you in a relationship with or you dealing with. So with that being said, I ain't cutting off nobody because this is what they decide to do or this is what they decide to do. But it's really just about your mindset. Like, if you ain't thinking about, I want to learn about credit and I want to figure out this, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, it's kind of just like the turn, you feel me, 20 into 100, you feel me? If you don't know how to do it, you can get the 100 and blow the 100 and it don't matter. So it'd be like women, men, all this stuff really the same. And reality is just like a lot of stuff that I got going on. I kind of just want the same kind of people around me, whether it's a male relationship that it's like my brother, or you feel me, a business partner, or a female that you feel me, I'm dating, or whatever. It's like I kind of just want everything to be together. Everybody don't got to be doing the same stuff, but if we on the same mindset to get to the same place, like, you feel me? Like, I believe, like, we trying to get to around the corner, it's a place around the corner that we need to be. Like, it don't matter, but as long as we both trying to get there, you might ride a bike, I might want to crawl, you feel me? As long as we trying to get to that same place, though, you feel me? I feel like that's better, because if you trying to go down here, and I'm trying to go around the corner, that's where I feel like a lot of the, you feel me, misinterpretations be with relationships and like finding out relationships roles, because I really do feel like if you want to do something in a relationship, that should be told on like what you feel like your role should be, or like if you here right now, where you want to be at in 5 years. We should talk about that. Where you want to be at in 10 years. Where you see yourself being as a, you feel me, a mother, a father, a grandfather, a grandmother. Where do you see yourself at in life? Because a lot of problems I have with people is like, I'm totally against working at like 35, 40, like in 10 years, my son gonna be, you feel me, playing basketball game. I don't want to miss not one basketball game for no job, or you feel me, because I gotta go to work. Like, and I just go after him, like he the starter of it, so it's like everybody else after that gonna be the same way, whether it's daughter going to a gymnast, you feel me, or whatever. So it's like everybody might not have that mindset. Some people I know that's cool with working to 40, 50, 60. They want 401k. They want, you feel me, you know, they want to retire through the government. I feel like, me personally, I'm not on that mindset to be like, you know, I want to live free. I'm here to be, I'm the king, and I want to fit and mess with me. I feel like you gotta have a queen type mindset. Otherwise, I feel like people like, you feel me, lamb chops and good eats, and some people just only gonna eat McDonald's forever. Like, that was a good one. So yeah, that wraps it up for my questions, man. You got any questions? So yeah, man, we just wrapping it up today, man. You wanna give them your Instagram name again?
Yes, again, follow me _is_cookie on Instagram at Miss Incredible, but at _ Miss Incredible on TikTok. I'm gonna get it right.
She don't even know her own TikTok now. Anyways, man, these jogging shoes, like I said, man, y'all see how they fit on a young brother, man. They gonna be dropping for everybody this coming spring. I'm having a women's, trying to make sure the women's be dropping a little bit after the dudes. You feel me? It's just about how the time is going. If anybody interested in fixing their credit or, you know, building their personal credit, just, you know, link in my bio, and as well as that, you feel me? Just feel free to DM me if you got any questions or concerns. I can show you how to get started. And yeah, man, y'all take care. We about to eat. I'm hungry.